वेरी गुड। फ्यूचर देखना कितना अच्छा होता है, नहीं कि
Yes, sir.
फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला है हम पहले ही देख के आ जाएं।
Yes, sir.
श्रुति
Sir, we
मिश्रा।
are now.
बोलिए बोलिए बोलिए।
Sir, sir, now I think we are growing much more by our brain also means like we have been matured in 2 days only. Like we know
हाँ,
how to implement those work in a very few times.
यस नाउ अब समझ में आया कि एक ट्रेनिंग एंड स्पेशली प्रोफेशनल ट्रेनिंग एक इंसान को कितना डिफरेंट बना देती है। तो जब ये आईएएस पीसीएस जब ये लोग जाते हैं एकेडमी में, को ट्रेन किया जाता है, तो वो 6 महीने में या 1 साल में एकदम अलग क्यों हो जाते हैं, अब समझ में आया।
Yes, sir.
उनका पूरा ब्रेन बदल दिया जाता है, उनके सारे इमोशंस खत्म हो जाते हैं। इस तरह की ट्रेनिंग बहुत रिगरस ट्रेनिंग होती है, सुबह से लेकर रात तक इतनी ट्रेनिंग होती है कि उसके बाद भी वो मतलब रात भर जग करके अपना असाइनमेंट पूरा करते हैं या सारी चीजें करते हैं। तो हर जगह अच्छी इंस्टीट्यूशन का यही हाल है कि वो आपको इतना बड़ा बना देते हैं दिमाग से कि हर सामने वाली चीज छोटी लगने लगती है। बस इतना ही फर्क होता है एक अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूशन में और एक नॉर्मल इंस्टीट्यूशन में, और कोई फर्क नहीं होता। तो दैट्स व्हाई वी ऑलवेज से टू यू कि आफ्टर वाईएसआई प्राउडली हम क्यों कहते हैं कि वाईएसआई में आने के बाद बिल्कुल बदल जाओगे, ये गारंटी है हमारी। और अपने आप को आप रोक भी नहीं सकते बदलने से, ये भी सत्य है। और आप नहीं बोलोगे कि आप बदल गए हो, आपके जानने वाले भी देख के दूर से ही समझ जाएंगे कि आप बदल गए हो। उनको भी लगने लगता है कि आप बदल गए हो। मेच्योरिटी देखो पहले से कितनी आ गई होगी आप लोगों की सोच में, कॉन्फिडेंस कितना आ गया होगा, कम्युनिकेशन पे कमांड कितना आ गया होगा, कब क्या बोलना है तुरंत दिमाग काम करना शुरू कर देता है। कोई चीज याद करते हो मेमोरी पावर भी अब अच्छा हो गया होगा, तुरंत समझ में आ गया, हाँ ठीक है इसको एक्सप्लेन कर लेंगे। तो एकदम सब कुछ जादुई तरीके से हो रहा होगा अभी। श्रुति 10 साल का एक्सरसाइज करने के बाद अभी कैसा लग रहा है?
Sir, I was not present in previous class due
अच्छा
to some
आप नहीं
network
थे,
issue.
सॉरी। यस मुस्कान अग्रवाल।
Good evening, sir. Sir, there's more clarity, and I've removed 2-3 people from my life because seeing felt myself 10 years ahead, like they were like negativity, spreading negativity in my today's life. So I've removed them. Means I've cut my connection, my conversation, everything from them, and I'm more studious. And more concentrated towards my studies.
वाह, बहुत अच्छा किया है। ना करना जिंदगी का सबसे टफ डिसीजन होता है। जैसे हम क्या करते हैं घर में, आप देखोगे कि घर के जो स्टोर रूम है उसमें बहुत सारा कूड़ा कचरा भरा रहता है, क्योंकि हम सामान को भी ना नहीं कहते। टूट फूट जाए तो बोलते चलो बाद में काम आएगा। अपनी लाइफ में भी कोई कुछ थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर हो गया, बोलते चलो बाद में काम आएगा। एक्चुअल में काम वही आता है जो सही सलामत रहता है। तो मैं अपनी लाइफ में बहुत छोटा सा काम करता हूँ कि मैं एक फ्री पास सबको देता हूँ अपनी लाइफ में। फ्री पास समझते हो ना? फ्री पास कि आप मुझे कभी भी धोखा दे सकते हैं एक बार, एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इन योर लाइफ। मतलब जब आपका दिल करे आप इस पास का इस्तेमाल अभी तुरंत कर लीजिए, 6 महीने बाद करिए, 1 साल बाद करिए, ये आपका राइट है। सेकेंड चांस मैं कभी जिंदगी में नहीं दूंगा, ये मैं गारंटी दे रहा हूं आपको। मतलब आपने एक छोटा सा भी धोखा दे दिया मुझे, तो पास तो यूज कर लिया आपने, अब चाहे छोटा दीजिए या चाहे बड़ा दीजिए। तो मेरे लिए छोटा सा भी धोखा धोखा है, बड़ा सा भी धोखा धोखा है। तो मैं हर चीज को बहुत माइन्यूटली ऑब्जर्व करता हूँ कि आप कर क्या रहे हो उस पास का। तो अगर आपने ओवर स्मार्टली यूज करने की कोशिश की तो भी पता चल जाएगा सिस्टम में कि हाँ भाई पास यूज हो गया है। तब यूज हो गया तब जाइए, आपका काम खत्म हो गया लाइफ से। तो मैं इसको बहुत मेंटेन करता हूँ। मैं आपसे पर्सनल रिलेशन रख लूंगा लेकिन प्रोफेशनल रिलेशन तो जीरो। बड़ा सिंपल है लाइफ। आप मुझसे मिलिए, हाँ हेलो हाय बोलिए, नमस्कार करिए, हंसिए मुस्कुराइए, थैंक यू वेरी मच। पर्सनल रिलेशन में रखूंगा लेकिन एक लेवल तक ही, हंसते मुस्कुराने तक ही। घर बुला के चाय नहीं पिलाऊंगा, 10 रुपया अलग से इन्वेस्ट नहीं करूंगा आपके लिए, दैट इज अ वेस्टेज ऑफ मनी। हाँ, लेकिन गुस्सा नहीं होऊंगा मैं, अपने को बेमतलब का होता है ना कि आप अननेसेसरी परेशान कर रहे हो, वो नहीं करूंगा। आई विल सिंपली रिमूव यू। जैसे होता है ना कि अभी आते हो आप इसमें ज्वाइन कर लेते हो, तो एडमिट करना है या फिर वेटिंग में रखना है। तो जब आप वेटिंग में रहते हो तो उधर दिखाता है ना कि ही इज नॉट अलाउइंग, प्लीज आस्क, जो भी है उसको अलाउ करने के लिए। तो लाइफ में भी मैं हमेशा यही करता हूँ, मैं बड़ा सिंपल काम करता हूँ। तो इससे मेरी लाइफ क्या है कि बहुत कूल रहती है, मतलब कोई रहता ही नहीं है ज्यादातर। एक बार धोखा दे दिया उसके बाद कोई टेंशन नहीं, उसको भी पता है, मुझे भी पता है। अब वो दोबारा आएगा, फिर उसके दिमाग में कुछ चलेगा, फिर वो धोखा देने की कोशिश करेगा, तो फायदा क्या है? वो भी परेशान, मैं भी परेशान। तो कबीरदास या रहीमदास ने पहले ही कहा कि एक बार ये क्या कहते हैं, समथिंग लाइक धागा टूटे तो ना जुड़े, समथिंग लाइक। तो हिस्ट्री भी इस तरह से भरी पड़ी है, कितने लोगों को एक बार पहले माफ कर दिया किसी ने, बाद में आके उन्होंने ही धोखा दे दिया, पूरा राजपाट चला गया बेचारे का, मोहम्मद गोरी एंड ऑल दोस। तो आपके पास सारा कुछ डेटा पड़ा हुआ है, तो यूटिलाइज दोस डेटा, एंड दैट इज द मैच्योरिटी। बाकी इमोशन, रिलेशन, ये सब फ्रेजाइल कैरेक्टर्स हैं। आज आपके साथ किसी का बहुत अच्छा दोस्ती है, अगले दिन देखो दोनों बात ही नहीं कर रहे हैं। क्यों भाई, क्या बात है? उसने कुछ, किसी तीसरे ने आके कहा कि उसने तुम्हारे बारे में ऐसा कहा, अच्छा, हो गया काम पूरा, रिश्ते नाते सब 2 मिनट में गायब हो जाते हैं। चलो एनीवे, अंशिका आप थी उस क्लास में?
No, sir, I had not joined, but I saw the session and I visualized it by my own. And sir, it was very helpful, sir, because after visualizing myself after 10 years, it helps me very much. I feel a sort of energy within myself, and I feel more focused myself. And I think after waking up in morning, we should daily visualize what we want to do in one day, in 1 week, in 1 month. We should daily visualize
इवन
it.
बिफोर
It will
डूइंग
really help
एनीथिंग,
us.
अगर कोई भी काम करने जा रहे हो, आप उसको पहले विजुलाइज करके करोगे ना, तो
Yes,
देखोगे
sir.
कि वो काम बहुत अच्छे से होता है।
Yes, sir.
और कई
You can,
क्लटर्स आप मतलब माइनस कर सकते हो, कई बार टाइम बचा सकते हो आप।
yes, sir. You will feel very happy, more energetic, and more sir, joyful. And yes,
और
sir, it is very.
समटाइम्स यू फील लाइक कि जैसा मैंने सोचा था बिल्कुल वैसा ही हो रहा है।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I am very much focused. Thank you, sir.
इसे लाइफ में जरूर आप लोग आत्मसात करें। यस अपूर्वा, आप थी उस क्लास में 10 ईयर अहेड?
Yes, sir, I was there. So,
what
sir,
was,
I had means earlier also I had visualized my 2-3 years, and my next 2-3 years are quite planned, that what I have to do and what I have to everything. But sir, 10 year is a large span of time, and when I visualized it, I realized that it is quite means if I compare my ambitions, what are they, what things I have to learn, what I have to do for my people, so that 10 years are also very less, sir. I realized it against as I have to do so many things. But when I visualized, I realized this, and I have means I have taken an oath that yes, let's do everything what is ahead in a quick way, so that I can accomplish everything. And yes.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। यस, और कौन था? पूजा तुम थी? नहीं।
No, sir, I was not there.
वेरी गुड। तहरीम तुम थी 10 साल आगे की सोचने
Yes, sir.
की? तो उससे क्या फर्क पड़ा उस दिन की एक्सरसाइज के बाद? भूल गई सब?
Sir, no, sir. Sir, after 10, sir, sir, I was just visualize that 10 years exercise, and I wake up in morning and says that I feel little bit fear, and a part of fear, I am very confident and more focused in my career, and it is very helpful for my career and it's clarity of my mind. So I'm very I'm very clear of my mind, and also I just remove some people in my life that wasting our time, wasting my time, or maybe I'm investing my precious time to them. So it's very helpful. Thank you so much, sir.
तो काफी लोगों की बलि चढ़ गई है आज पिछले एक हफ्ते में. Okay, good. Yes, Shreya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
आप थी इस 10-year exercise में?
Yes, sir. I was there, but I was left in mid, actually.
अच्छा. तो कुछ किया आपने? कोई फायदा हुआ था? नहीं.
Sir, yes, sir. Because I think that exercise give a clarity to my way. How do I organize my future? Means how I organize my plan and next move to do the things. But I think everything is just according to my plan. There is no incident which suddenly happened because that is a present time situation.
ठीक है. अनामिका आप थी?
Yes, sir, I was there, but I was having some network issue. You gave me the chance to speak, but I couldn't.
Okay, तो कुछ सुना होगा, कुछ सोचा होगा, उससे कुछ फर्क पड़ा होगा? नहीं, या कुछ भी नहीं सोच पाई थी?
No, sir. I mean, I heard others' conversation. I personally feel that 10 years ka planning is like a long way to go. And for me, I have never thought of planning like for whole 10 years in a one go. And it is a difficult task for me on my part. So not thought in that way. But I mean, I break up those 10 years into small parts and then run the planning.
Nandini Verma, are you there?
No, sir.
No? अच्छा, आप नहीं थी उसमें. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. चलिए, तो किसी का कोई और स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक है, कोई और चीज समझना चाहता है? नहीं, कोई और टॉपिक नहीं है. आज हम एक छोटा सा टॉपिक आपको दे रहे हैं. दैट इज द इमोशनल केयर. व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर ऑफ इमोशनल केयर? इमोशनल केयर इज आउटलाइन दे रहे हैं कि आने वाले टाइम में currently almost 10% population of India is 60 year plus. Many almost 10-12 crore people are there जिनसे कोई बात करने वाला नहीं. There are many people who are struggling all alone. So what I am trying to do, I am giving you the background why I am deliberately want to discuss this topic with you guys. I thought that especially for the psychology student in India, you'll see that they are in a huge number and they are very good. They are studying psychology. They understand psychology better than any other person because they are studying. But even after graduation or post-graduation or even after MPhil, they are not getting job. Because to become a counselor in a hospital, they have to pass some particular test. Then only they can go and practice like dietitian or something like that. Or again, their seats are very limited for higher studies. So it's a very traumatic for them psychologically. They have studied BA, graduation, they have studied post-graduation. Sometimes they are not getting opportunity to do even MPhil or their diploma courses. Then they are moving some other direction. So what I thought that why to not utilize this workforce in India, and we introduce a course like emotional care coaching. In that they will be taught by the clinical psychologists who are practicing psychologists, and they can take care of the emotional care of any individual in India. Like they are not therapists. They can understand, they can talk, and they can nullify. होता ना कई बार कि आपको कोई बात करने वाला भी मिल जाए जिससे आप अपनी बात. They have that patience to understand you and bring yourself neutral. Sometimes वो भी कोई नहीं मिलता. And you cannot access a psychologist without paying 2,000 rupees for an hour. and without getting into line and all those things. So these are the future plan, like thinking like that in way. So suppose I want to develop one emotional care division. For that, I'm just trying to develop one emotional care coaching, where they will learn all the things related to the psychology. Either it's a relationship issue, either it's a conflict issue, it's anxiety, or anything, something like that. But now question is that why I'm discussing with you? Because as you will grow older, everything you will be having. You'll be having money. You'll be having food, shelter, cloth, everything. Right? You'll be having safety also. You'll be having society also. But when matter comes for the esteem or self-actualization, sometimes we feel demotivated, we feel depressed, we feel deprived, or even today sometimes we feel like that, and nobody is there to talk. So suppose we have a person who is certified emotional care coach, who can understand your emotions, which emotions you are passing through actually, and what generally you should, what kind of things you should do. It can be advice, normal advice, as a common friend advice. So do you feel that such kind of things will work in India, emotional care coach? It may be, because world is changing. If you will not change the system, they will be remaining unemployable. तो वैसे ही है वो, कोई भगवान भी आके उनको जॉब नहीं दिला सकता, गारंटी इस बात की, तो क्योंकि सिस्टम ऐसा बना हुआ है. तो क्या इस सिस्टम को लागू करने से, इमोशनल केयर कोच बनने से, मान लो कि बहुत सारे online session they can give, like online they can talk with any older people, and older people also feel good कि कोई तो है जो मेरे से दिन में एक बार बात करता है, even 45 मिनट के लिए, 30 मिनट के लिए पर डे. तो क्या ये स्टेप ठीक है, नहीं है, क्यों है, कैसे है? Everything you can analyze from the 2 point of view. One, startup point of view. Second, from the psychology student point of view. Third, from the society point of view. Yeah. So let's start with Pratishtha. Yes, Pratishtha. Because Pratishtha is थोड़ी emotional हो रही थी, तो I thought let's have this topic, emotional care.
Yes, sir. Sir, talking about according to the startup point of view, if you would have asked the same question 2 or 3 years back, I would say no, because generally what we do is that we relate our emotional care with our mental health, and we know that in India how people think of that being mentally unstable. They directly relate to the point that the person may be insane or something like mad, but it is not so. But now if you ask that according to the startup point of view, the answer would be yes, because we all have gone through the situation during the COVID situation, where we all were means our connection was cut off, and we felt that whatever in this hustle and bustle of the world, full of chaos, work and everything, we all need someone to talk with, to share our emotion. The family time we have spent with our family during the COVID time had made us realize that we are the social animal, and we always need someone emotionally. And we all have gone, many of us have gone through the situation where they have lost their loved ones. So that it has impacted them very emotionally, and they realize the importance of the people around them. But earlier it wasn't so. But now with this 2 years of time spent, people have realized that no, mental health is very much different from the emotional care. Like we can say that emotional care is a part of mental health. It is not directly related to the mental health. And sir, when we talk about the health, we generally means the first thing that strikes our mind is that our physical health. But emotions also play a vital role in our for our healthy life. If we are emotionally not happy, if we'll have luxurious life, whatever maybe the situation will not cherish that thing, whatever if we have, in spite of having all the luxurious items, having all the things that we are desiring of. But if we are not emotionally fit, so we will not be enjoying whatever we have. So now if we'll be starting the emotional care division, surely it will be going to prosperous, because people have realized the importance of emotion during these 2 years of time span. So that's I would like to say. And just as from the psychology student point of view, it will be the great opportunity for them, like being an unemployment from being an unemployment person to being an employed very easily. So I think that it will be very good opportunity for them. And society has just mentioned that there is a change in the mentality of the people, mental health. So this was my opinion.
Very good, very good. I'm really happy that now you are able to articulate, not only articulate, but you put your foot forward, your thing very, very clearly, and you created two divide of the society. One is for mental health and one is for emotional care. Emotional care is a very soft one, yes, and mental care is somewhere it's having a medical impact. Yeah, that can be a medical case. Okay, very good point. Yes, Shruti Mishra. What is your point of view?
Yes, sir. Speaking am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. I think I am requesting you to go slow, okay, and bring your conviction.
Okay.
And have some emotional feeling on your face as well.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it's very static. Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking on this particular topic, I can also give my own example. In that lockdown period, I was also suffering from some kind of anxiety, and I needed somebody to speak about this. But I couldn't find that, and going to a psychiatrist was kind of expensive for me. So I turned to some AI-based robot apps, which would, like, when you would ask questions, say your feelings to them, they would reply to you. But I will say that these psychologists should be a human, because a human will always understand other person's feelings very nicely, and very they will give a better solution than an AI-based robot. So I think that it is a very good demand, and it has a very good demand in the market for as a point of view of a startup, and for that for a psychology student as well, because they will same as Pratisha said, that they will get an employment opportunity, and you have a very good market scope here. Because in this lockdown, or even if this normal whatever we are facing, this whole situation,
रिकॉर्ड बना था मेरा स्टोरी है ना, तो मेरे सर हमको कमेंट हमने किए.
Soni, could you please mute yourself? Yes. So in this whole period, people have become more aware of mental health, and they have started accepting what they want and how they feel. So it is a very good and very nice time to start up this initiative and be a very good leader on this part.
Yeah, Anshika Yadav.
Yes, sir. Sir, in my opinion, this startup will be a very good program, because you are going to giving jobs, new opportunity to unemployed psychologist persons. It will be a very good initiative. And if I talk about as a society view, there are so many, if I talk about especially senior citizens, so they need this type of help, because there are so many people who are having the emotional problem, because there are some people who have not guardian. Their guardian left them in old age shelter type of home age. So they need this type of help. and there are some people, their child are very busy in their life and their professional life, and they didn't focus on their parents, on their, there are also a category of child where their parents are not very much focusing on them because they are very much busy in their life. So this type of help is very this type of program will be very helpful for them. And last year I was also facing this type of problem where I needed some person there, so that I can share my feeling, because at that time we want a person that who can't judge myself and my point of view, but only listen to myself and help myself, am I right, and guide myself. So this type of help will be very helpful for them. So of course at societal level it will be very good initiative, and I want, sir, this will in future this will grow and more prosperous. So sir, I wish sir कि ये अच्छा हो sir, because ये sir बहुत important है. It is very much important because there are so many people who want help but they didn't, because in our society, as Pratishtha said, someone judge it like he is mental or she is mental and go and इसे मतलब मेंटल हॉस्पिटल में ले जाओ. इस तरीके की एक सोच हमारे सोसाइटी में बनी हुई है सर. And sir, yes sir, that's all.
Very good, thank you. Yes, Muskan.
So if we talk like during this COVID or like any emotionally, like if we suffer from someone losses, we do not share our feelings to our family because we think that we suppress our feelings because we think that they are also suffering from the same problem. Why we burden with our feelings to them also? So sometimes we suppress it and we do not communicate, and it's like problematic. It slowly become problematic for us. Then the person will speaking, they will like they stop talking, they less communicating with people if they not stop talking. Like my grandmother, after some situation, she talked very less to everyone.
Whenever we are talking, we are delivering also.
So like she is not talking to everyone, like she is developing some problems also, like hearing problem, speaking, because we are not there to talk to her. And if we are there to talk to her, then she is not expressing us, she's suppressing her feelings. Normally also, if we are talking about normal, that we someone come to us to know we are feeling like this, how we communicate this, or how should we understand this feeling. Everyone is immatures and they think they are very like high levels, they have knowledge about everything, they can understand human emotions, but it's not like that. Sometimes we misguided and we think like we are saying everything is correct, we are whatever we are telling other person, we are telling it correct, but it is not always correct. Sometimes we need other person professionally or some professional guidance to understand our feelings, to share our things, some unknown person, because it is not possible for everyone to communicate with the people we know, or they're not properly knowledgeable to say, to understand our feelings also. So
very good,
I think so.
Yeah, Nandini, कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप? Nandini, are you there? No. Pooja, would you like to say?
Yes, sir.
बोलो.
Sir, emotional care, I think it is very much important nowadays.
थोड़ी देर बाद बोल लेना नंदिनी. हाँ, पूजा के बाद बोल लेना. हाँ, बोलो पूजा.
Sir, I think emotional care is very much important nowadays. As when I have to ask about as a startup.
So I think it is an emerging trend. Nowadays, I think only richer person can afford psychologists for their own issues or psychiatrists. So if we start an emotional care division, so I think a normal person can be afford it, and they can also visit them psychiatrists and tell their problems and get solution and be happy and be satisfied. So and now as a psychology student, so it is as Pratishtha said, that it is an opportunity for them, and I think they're also they have also emotionally balanced. So if they are unemployment, they also get tensions about the job or what to do, what not to do. So if this startup helps them, then this is very much I think nothing better than this. So, and at a society level, I think it is more beneficial to grandparents, as they have children in their home, but some are busy, some have their jobs. So there is no one from them who can talk, share. So I think in this way that emotional care division helps persons in India. Thank you, sir.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Pooja. Yes, Tahreem, what is your opinion?
Yes, sir. Sir, emotional care is very important nowadays, not for the elders or citizens, even the students, because it is very, sir, I'm sharing my experience. I'm facing a depression. I'm facing the depression phase in my life, and that time I'm not sure. I'm not knowing.
You can say I was facing.
Yes, I watched phases in my life, and that time I was not and
sometimes we don't know that it's anxiety or it's depression, or
yes,
you can say sometimes it's stress, or sometimes it's a fatigue. अब ये चार चीजें आ गई. अब कोई अगर आपको प्रोफेशनल है तो उसको समझा सकता है कि नहीं, आप पे अभी फटीग है या एंजाइटी है या स्ट्रेस है, ये डिप्रेशन नहीं है.
Exactly, sir. That time we doesn't.
Right? Yeah. Go ahead.
That time I doesn't distinguish between them. Ki that is fatigue or anxiety. It very blurred type of situations. We can't understand the little things even. And I was feeling that time that someone I need to express my feelings. So it is very important to express the things, because if sometimes it's just express your feelings, it feel very relaxed. It something is very giving the very patience, very peace in my mind, peace in our mind. So it is very important, and it is very helpful to the other people, because I am saw the peoples that they need a person to share the feelings, because they want to feel, they want to share the things or feeling, but nobody can hear someone. And I just add one thing: if someone sharing something, just listen to them without any judgment, without any asking any question about that person. That time the other person that who share the things, they very patiently, even comfortably share the whole thing. And if the person share the things, they feel very relaxed, and the quite of excitement, or listen the things and you feel relaxed, even you and that person, that give a next level to the happiness. And I feel that things. So this is my opinion, this is my view, sir.
Very good views. I think very positive views you guys are giving. I'm really happy for you guys. Yeah. So please open your camera, otherwise you will not get the opportunity. As you know, the rule is very simple, right? And either you can enjoy the curtain, camera curtain. Yeah. Yes, Komal. Yes.
सर नेटवर्क इशू है, कैमरा ऑन करने पे लेफ्ट हो जा रहा है.
तो फिर उसको डिक्लेयर करो फॉर्म में कि नहीं, कि हमारे पास अभी नेटवर्क इशू है. आप डिक्लेयर भी नहीं कर रहे हो तो हमारे लिए तो लगा ना कि आप आकर के चुपचाप बैठे हुए हो. एनीवे, नो प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है. या कोमल,
Yes, sir. So emotional care means that the person should be treated unique individual. What I think, as in the pandemic, the lockdowns were a tough time for many persons. They have been stuck in a indoors, means they need an emotional care. They were loneliness, depressed, and stress and anxiety there. I think the startup will be a ray of hope for them. By increasing awareness to them, we will make a very good startup in India. As what I think that India is the second largest populated country in all over the world. I think that in the India there are the many old age person, or the person who are adult. They are also living with the, or the suffering from the same phases. Like they are loneliness, they are depressed. I think what I think that the person should be get aware for these things. Through that they can apply for, means they can take a classes or the sessions for those by for to decrease their loneliness, stress, anxiety, or the depression of them. The person should not shame for these sessions. Sometimes the person shame that they will attend this session, what people will say. They think that the people will judge them. And what I think in this in which in very much populated India country, there are many young age person who are means they are working outside, or they are means they are NRIs also. Their parents live lonely. The session should be provided to them to attend. By attending this session, those adult person will be free to express themselves. And I think what that if the young age person will get employed, they should also take an experience from the old age person. The old age person is much more experienced than from the young age person. They can, by talking the person, they can take the experiences of by for how, which kind of the things they can provide to them, what kind of the things they can do in the world to create the new society for themselves. And they can, by doing these types of startups, and by taking an experiences of themselves, they can do a international sessions also, by giving the meeting to them, to the other peoples also.
Very good, thank you. Very good. I think a good point you have raised, Komal. देखो कितना दिमाग आप लोगों का मतलब ओपन हो चुका है कि किसी भी चीज पे बात करो, you are ready to talk and you are not taking even second कि अरे ये टॉपिक आ गया, क्या होगा. अभी तो लोग मतलब अभी भी अगर बात करने को बोल दिया जाए एक आदमी को, तो वो आधा घंटा अकेले ही बात कर सकता है. इतना पावर आ गया आपके अंदर. So that's why I always feel proud on my YSI students. और मैं confidently बोलता हूँ कि आप कहीं पे भी खड़े हो जाओ, अलग दिखोगे. आपको कहने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, और अपने आप को आप रोक भी नहीं पाओगे. तो that kind of power already you have. तो उसका इस्तेमाल करिए. Yes. और
yes,
कोई बोलना चाहता है? हाँ बोलो.
Sir, I want to add one more thing, that like sir, when we if we are starting this emotional care division, we are not
already started.
Yes,
started,
sir.
and 3 people are three old age people are enjoying it. Like they are.
Yes, sir. Sir, that we have started, but sir, if anyone else will start this, they will not start from the scratch, because they are starting from the experienced person, because they are getting the knowledge to themselves also.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Sony. Yes, Sony, please speak up.
Yes, sir, I'm audible.
Very much. Yeah.
Sir, your question is emotional care. So, from emotional care, I just remember one thing, that last 2 days, 2 days before, in my college, our college are organizing NSS camp. In this, my classmates and our seniors are organizing a drama. In this, the drama is a mental health. So in this drama, they show that like a girl is in class 12, and her exam is very close, and she is very much pressurized by her parents, by her parents, yeah, and she is very depressed. The lead role is played by Shruti. She is our classmate. So in this drama, what I observed is that if someone is like depressed, they don't talk too much, and the old people of our family like treated as ki it's a bhoot lag gaya, like. So I don't find an English word for this. So
ghost,
in this drama,
ghost,
yeah.
evil power have captured her mind.
Okay. Which power, sir?
Evil,
power.
evil,
Okay.
evil. EVIL, evil.
Okay, sir. Nanda was playing the role of Daddy Amma, and she acts very beautifully. And in this drama, they saw that in our family, mostly in Indian family and in rural area, how depressed girl or boy treated in the family. They treated as like a very her mind her mind evil power catches her mind. So this type of society. So also Komalji said, like emotional care. So startups can help so much in India. It is very necessary, sir. I feel seriously I feel that is very important because today, sir, one more thing I observed that today Bihar board 12th result was came at 3, and so many students who got good marks, they very much appreciated by their family, but the student who don't get the good marks is called it by their family, in fact by their parents. So at that time also the emotional care is very important, and at the time of examination also. So overall, sir, emotional care startups are very important in today's era.
Very good. Yes. Yeah, Shreya want to say something. Yeah, go ahead, Shreya.
Yes, sir. According to startup, I think it's a good startup because everything needs someone.
It's one of the division. Emotional care division is one of the division of Young Skilled India.
Okay, sir. So
not new startup. We have just segregated. Like we have a professional skill division. We have management skill. We have kids and parents division for developing their skills. Now this is a emotional care division.
Care division.
There will be developing. Teaching management skill to the psychology students who have graduate, postgraduate, or MPhil, and we will also help the people for their emotional care online live classes, one-to-one classes will be there for them. Already it's running. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So it is too good because every person needs someone for expressing their feeling. There is no age boundary for that. Is a grand people, aged people is required. There is everyone. If a student, 40 to 60 to 70, every age of people need someone for expressing their feeling. So it is too good and important too, because as a student we are having like something in our mind, so we are need just we have to talk to our parents or my family or any friend for expressing it. And as a student, psychology student, it is a good opportunity for them, not only for employment, it is only for practicing their knowledge in practical world. And as society, I think it is like 90% and 10% of scenario, because some person have a mindset of that how can they express their feeling to an unknown person. So there is both approaches.
Yeah, that trust factor will be there. Yeah. Who else has been left out? Rinku from psychology. It's your topic.
Yes, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, it's your, yeah, you're audible.
Sir, due to network issue, I am not opening my camera.
No problem. Yeah, please declare and don't open. That is not a problem. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So, sir, coming to the point that yes, it is related to my subject, sir. Foremost thing is that today's India's population or the world population, we see as India's as graying, means that the most 60% of the population is going to be at the old age, means 60s around in coming 2030 to 2040. So, sir, coming to this, as you have said that studying a psychology student, sir, there are very less universities or colleges, and the number of seats for higher ed only 100 seats, and we are in student of thousands and lakh. Sir, about the MPhil and MPhil courses or basic specifically the psychiatric or the psychologist, it is very limited. And sir, one more thing is that either you are having what degree doesn't matter, but the quality, what kind of quality one poses is also very important. Because sir, everyone is saying that I am a psychology student, I am a graduating, but sir, at the initial stage they are not aware with the cause of the unemployment. So scenarios are there that we are having we are having 1.3 billion population, but practitioner or registered 50,000. So that the individual per person, we are not having that. So it is very essential. And sir, coming to this today's class, as I have seen, sir, we have joined the classes in December. So sir, as you can see that although this life skill care division doesn't end with the emotional care, but sir, you can feel that all of our 13 or 14 students, we all have been going through some of the emotional traumas. And you can see that how much guidance and how much proper guided that sir, you have bring all of us a very safe side from the whatever the end we are having. Because sir, personally I have been also a very victim of that, and not me, I have listened to all of the other our fellow mates. And sir, in somewhat we all been having, because we have been trapped in our home. So it is also a kind of very dramatic change, because we never used to be, we are just used to meet with people, share our feelings, but at the same time we are not. And sir, coming to the old age people, that as you have said, what is the purpose in its wide expansion, sir, it will help because professionals, and we are not needed therapists, we need counselors. Basically, because if we are able to end the diseases, or we are able to end the problem at the initial stages, it is very less possibility that it will grow into a very severe or very high level or extreme. So it is very needed. And coming to the social aspect, sir, as you have said, self-esteem. So Maslow hierarchy need, at the end of the life, one individual self-actualizes itself whether the life he has been gone through is worth it or not. As you rightly said, sir, after having all the lavishness, means you have food, clothes, shelter, but still you have that I haven't been that worth. The kind of feeling that you feel as worthless. No one is there to share your feelings. No one is there to that you feel like you have been loved, you are being cared. It is the most important thing. And sir, with the due to change in the society, as the modernization has entered in India, the way of life, the way of life of every individual, it is hampering each and everyone. So there is a vast. And sir, one more thing as expansion of it, that not only it is not the responsibility of the government to give an employment to everyone, because we need to get initiative how much of the seats will be generated by the government. But sir, single step which you have initiated, it will surely give a student like me or professional like you can share your experience, and the society will be get benefited in a overall scenario. That's all, sir. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you very much, Rinku. Lot many new things will come, because if you will not change, नमक का कानून नहीं तोड़ोगे तो नमक भी बनाना मुश्किल होगा देश में. तो जो अभी तो I am just thinking for psychology student. I was just thinking कि क्या हो कि मैनेजमेंट सर्टिफिकेट कोर्स कुछ ऐसा लाया जाए कि that is focus for, suppose पूजा पॉलिटिकल साइंस पढ़ रही है, राइट? पॉलिटिकल साइंस ही पढ़ रही हो ना?
इकोनॉमिक्स सर.
इकोनॉमिक्स. तो इकोनॉमिक्स के स्टूडेंट को कोई ऐसा कोर्स करा दो कि जिससे वो जाके तुरंत जॉब ले. या पॉलिटिकल साइंस या और सब्जेक्ट कौन पढ़ रहा है? आप प्रतिष्ठा, आप क्या पढ़ रहे हो? ऑनर्स
हिस्ट्री ऑनर्स.
हिस्ट्री. तो मान लो हिस्ट्री के स्टूडेंट के लिए क्या ऐसा प्रोफेशनल कोर्स कराए कि कल को वो जाके जॉब के लिए तो फिट रहे, उसका एक पोर्शन बी प्लान एकदम रेडी रहे. ए प्लान में वो आईएएस बने, वो जाके पीसीएस बने, वो जो मर्जी करे, बट बी प्लान की तैयारी हो जाए फर्स्ट ईयर, सेकंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर से ही, कि उसकी टेंशन नहीं है मेरे को. तहरीक में आपका क्या है? हाँ
Sir, I think it is very much needed, as people said that BA, what is BA, or
That's why अब तुमको कोई BA नहीं कहेगा, आप कोई कहेगा तो बोलेंगे कि he is a management graduate.
Yes, sir.
Or graduate with management certification. Or graduate with management skill. तो वो feel अलग ही proud feel होगा ना कि I'm not a simple graduate. I'm a graduate with management certification. तो ये सोच जो है लाना, आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग, मैं रोज यही सोचता रहता हूँ, मेरे पास कोई काम नहीं है, मैं खाली बैठा रहता हूँ दिन भर, या तो आप लोगों से बातें करता हूँ या फिर सोचता रहता हूँ कि क्या डिफरेंट करे कि आपका जो ये बोलते ना कि बहुत अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है, ये है वो है, कोई दूर भी तो करे। सब तो यही बता रहे हैं कि अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है, दूर कैसे करोगे उसको, लेके कहां से आओगे सोल्यूशन? ठीक है, चलो कौन रह गया था अभी? अनामिका।
Yes, sir.
बोलिए।
So actually, I'm not at my home, so I'm having some network issues. Hence, I won't be
अच्छा
able to
ठीक है,
open my.
तो you don't want to speak, yeah. अंशी? अंशी भी नहीं है।
Yes,
चलो।
sir. Yes, sir. I'm also having network issues. That's why I have not opened my camera.
ठीक है, बोलेंगे आप इस सब्जेक्ट पे। कौन है ये? तहरीम। अच्छा, तुम सोशियोलॉजी से हो, ओके। अब सोशियोलॉजी का कोई बच्चा है तो उसके लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं? कोई मैनेजमेंट का कोई ऐसा कोर्स ड्राइव करें कि उसकी सोशियोलॉजी जो पढ़ी लिखी है वो पूरा का पूरा काम आ जाए। अब जैसे साइकोलॉजी वालों ने जो पढ़ा होगा उनका परफेक्ट काम आएगा, और उनको अब जो है कि वो एक सर्टिफाइड इमोशनल केयर कोच बन के अपना काम कर सकते हैं। किसी को भी कोचिंग तो दे सकते हैं ना, फुटबॉल का कोच होता है, लाइफ कोच होता है, बाबा जी लोग होते हैं, वो फ्री में कोच बन जाते हैं बिना सर्टिफिकेट के। ठीक है, लोग उनको प्रसाद भी चढ़ा देते हैं और बाहर दान पात्र रखा रहता है, उसमें जाके आ जाते हैं, उनको कोई सर्टिफिकेट नहीं चाहिए। तो ये पढ़ लिख के जो जा रहे हैं उनको अगर थोड़ा सा ट्रेन कर दो तो क्या ये पॉपुलेशन डिफरेंट नहीं हो जाएगी? क्या ये आप अर्न करना शुरू करो, इवन 3000 अपना पॉकेट मनी तो अर्न करो महीने का। सबको जॉब कितने के चाहिए? 20,000 का। बोल दो भैया आके जरा सा कुछ काम कर लो, नहीं हो पा रहा है तो 20,000 रुपया आना भी तो चाहिए कहीं से, क्योंकि हर कोई जॉब का मतलब कोई ना कोई बिजनेस हो रहा होगा, उसी बिजनेस में आप भी एक हिस्सेदारी हो, उस बिजनेस का ही हिस्सा आपको मिलेगा। जॉब का मतलब आप भी उस बिजनेस का हिस्सा हो, जॉब अलग नहीं होता है। लोग ये सोचते हैं अरे हम तो जॉब कर रहे हैं, हमारा कोई लेना देना थोड़ी, कंपनी समझे, कंपनी क्या समझेगी भाई? तो टीम है, सब मिलके आएंगे, जो जितना अर्निंग होगा उसी में से आपको हिस्सा मिलेगा। श्रुति समझती है क्योंकि वो फाइनेंस की है, वो बार बार रोकेगी कि सर 5% से ज्यादा सैलरी हो गया, आप ज्यादा सैलरी मत बढ़ाना। राइट। तो एनीवे गाइस, आई थिंक कि आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग कि बीकॉम वाले हैं तब इनको मैनेजमेंट सर्टिफिकेशन इन फाइनेंस अगर कर दिया जाए तो इनका एक पोर्शन तो बिल्कुल क्लियर है कि अब इनको जॉब के लिए टेंशन नहीं लेना, जाके कहीं अप्लाई करना शुरू करेंगे, दिमाग खुला हुआ है, थॉट प्रोसेस बहुत बड़ा हो चुका है, मैनेजर की तरह सोचना शुरू कर दिया है, एमबीए की तरह सोचना शुरू कर दिया, तो जाके जहां भी इंटरव्यू देंगे ये किसी भी बी क्लास एमबीए से 10 गुना ज्यादा बेहतर करके आएंगे, ये मेरी गारंटी है। क्योंकि वो किताब खोजेंगे कि कौन से पन्ने पे क्या लिखा हुआ है, तब तक ये बता के आगे निकल जाएंगे। तो ये फर्क है, इसलिए मैं कॉन्फिडेंट हूं। तो अंडरस्टैंड दैट पार्ट, ठीक है? तो ऑल द बेस्ट गाइज एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच। इस तरह की चीजों से फायदा क्या होता है कि तुम्हें अपने ऊपर भरोसा होना शुरू हो जाता है कि दुनिया में करने के लिए बहुत चीज है। मैंने क्यों लेके आया कि आपके अंदर एक स्टार्टअप की फीलिंग आए, कि लगे कि जो हम बातें करते हैं, आप जो बात कर रहे हो वो हम रियल लाइफ में कल इंप्लीमेंट कर देते हैं। अगर मैं आज कोई बात करता हूं तो कल इंप्लीमेंट हो जाएगा। ज्यादा मैं सोचता नहीं, या ज्यादा से ज्यादा मैं फेल होऊंगा, और फेल होने के लिए तो मैं रोज तरसता रहता हूँ कि कोई ऑप्शन आ जाए मैं फेल हो जाऊं, ताकि मुझे पता चले कि मैं फेल कहाँ कहाँ हो रहा हूँ। फिर उसके बाद अगली बार जब होऊंगा तो सिर्फ पास होने के अलावा मेरे पास और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं होगा, क्योंकि मैं इतनी बार फेल हो चुका हूं। तो लाइफ में जब भी आपको इस तरह की सिचुएशन आए, लाइफ में कुछ ऐसा करने का मौका मिले तो जरूर करो। लाइफ बहुत बड़ी है और आपके पास बहुत टैलेंट है जो आप सोच नहीं सकते, बशर्ते थोड़ा सा अपने आप को अलग लेवल पे लेके जाने का जरूरत है, ठीक है? सो थैंक यू गाइस, प्लीज मुझे एडवाइस करना कि मैं बीए साइकोलॉजी, सोशियोलॉजी, हिस्ट्री सबके लिए अलग अलग एक कोर्स डिजाइन कर सकूं, ताकि वो जाए और सीधे जॉब ले और उसका सब्जेक्ट पढ़ा हुआ वो भी खराब ना हो। तो प्लीज गिव मी सम गाइडेंस, आई वांट टू ब्रिंग इट, आई एम टेलिंग यू इन एडवांस, ठीक है? आई एम थिंकिंग बट मुझे रास्ता नहीं मिल रहा है, तो मुझे